What is going on, everybody? Voidlego here, back with a brand new episode of Higurashi When They Cry. Last time on, we finally presented our bento box, which was prepared by Sadako, and we had a whole debate about the philosophy of curry, well, bento actually. But we eventually, we succeeded, but, you know, we decided to take the punishment both with Sadako and Rika, and after which we had a nice little dinner with Sadako, but unfortunately our parents are coming home, but, you know, it is life. So, yeah, let's just get right into it with this new tip. I could see Tomoko-kun and Okuma-kun walking over to the gym storehouse. They needed to get the bag of lime used to make the lines in the court for our next gym class. They were on duty today, after all. But in that storehouse, a terrible trap was awaiting them.
トラップって仕掛けた側から見ると本当にハラハラするな。
圭一さんにもその醍醐味がわかるなら素質がありましたよ。
The two of them fumbled around with the gym storehouse's lock. Oh? What's this? Okuma-kun pointed at a part of the door and started whispering to Tomoko-kun. Then, realizing something, they both jumped away from the door.
お、サトコ、バレたみたいだぞ。失敗か？
あの二人が入り口のトラップに気づくのは計算済みですわ。そして次にどういう行動に出るかももちろん計算済みですのよ。
According to Sadako, after they noticed a suspicious trap in the door, they would go around and try to get in through the back window. And just as she prophesied, they went around to the back. And just as she prophesied, they climbed up, opened the window, and tried to sneak in.
お、すげえ。サトコの読み通りだぞ。あ、かかった。
Poof! Poof! An explosion of pure white wine burst out the window. After a few moments, the two of them managed to crawl away from the window, both of them completely white.
この瞬間がたまりませんわね。蜜の味でございましてよ。
いや、しかしよくかかったよな。あんな器用なトラップ、富田君が窓を登るときどこに手を置いてどこに足を置くかとかどこへ飛び降りるとかそういうのを全部読まなくちゃ絶対にかからないぞ。
I have to give her credit, she's pretty fucking smart.
いいですこと、圭一さん。トラップの第一歩は相手の観察から始まりますのよ。相手の行動パターンを読み、相手ならこの時こう動くというのを綿密に読み切るんですの。そうすれば必要最低限の仕掛けで最大の効果が狙えるトラップが仕掛けられますのよ。
Come to think of it, before Sadako read the final move at that final moment earlier, Mian had given her high praise, saying that she had the markings of a genius.
トラップは読みが全てってわけか。じゃあつまり過去に俺が引っかかってきたトラップもみんな俺が読まれてるから引っかかってたってわけか。
Nah, it's because you're just an idiot.
ええ、私なりに圭一さんの行動パターンを読み切っているからかかるんですわよ。
Pretty sure everyone can see food catch his actions.
だから圭一さんがある日突然いつもと違う癖やいつもと違うパターンになってしまったらかからなくなってしまうわけですわね。
Bragging that she could anticipate everything I do, that was kind of mean.
よーし、じゃあさ、なんかゲームをやってみろ。サトコの読みが当たるかどうか試してみろよ。
いいですわよ。圭一さんは特に読みやすいですから朝飯前でしてよ。
When we went back to the classroom, Sadako tore off pieces of paper and wrote something on the back of them, making free cards. Of course, I didn't know what she won.
この中の1枚を引いてごらんなさいませ。外れを引かなければ圭一さんの勝ちですわ。
よーし、挑戦してやるぜ。部活で鍛え上げられた俺の感性で見事打ち破ってくれる。
What about you just rolled your loser on all free cards? Sadako smirks and holds out the free cards. Set your mind to full power by calming it, Kechimarbara. Cool and collected is how you'll win. If I don't pick the losing one, I'll win. Which means if I do pick it, Sadako will win. In other words, Sadako wants me to pick the losing one. What would she do to make sure I pick the losing one? Could she even predict something like that? Statistically speaking, isn't there some rule that says I'm more likely to pick the one in the middle or the ones on either side? And then it hits me like a flash. This is what Mion would do.
Sa, どれを取るか決まりまして。
決めたぜ。それはな、これだー。何をするでございますの？
I steal all 3 cards from Sadako's hands. I predicted what Sadako would do in advance. Sadako wanted to make sure I picked the losing one, which meant all 3 of these were the losing ones. Son of a bitch, I knew it!
そういうわけだ。この3枚、改めさせてもらうぜ。
I flip all 3 cards face up, and on each one phrase a single word. You're a loser. That's good.
なんだこりゃ。はずれ。外れ。
つまりはそういうこと。1枚しか取らなかったなら外れにはならなかったということですわ。
じゃあ俺が3枚まとめて引くのを読んでいたってのか。
I held my head in my hands and fainted as Sadako leveled at the might of her abilities. Her shrill laughter echoed throughout the classroom. And I died. And then there was a poof as wine powder came down upon Sadako's head. I looked to see Tomika-kun and Okuma-kun all in white dumping a whole bag of wine powder on her getting their revenge.
What? いきなり何をなさいますのですか、お二人とも。
どうやら誰が罠を仕掛けたのかは問答無用ってところだな。
失礼でございますわね。どこに証拠がございますの？
Is there anyone else in this damn classroom or hell in this entire school that would set up traps?
それに罠なんて品のない言い方をやめてほしいですわね。より優雅にトラップと呼んでほしいですわ。
And plus, that's just the proof right there. That being said, these two pretending to be tough, not only that, but standing still, completely blank and silent. But anyway, ignoring what happened before, having someone chase you with their mouth full of wine in such a way they can't even speak. Yeah, that would be scary if it's a Sadako.
ケイチさん、助けて。
Our underclassmen clashed around the classroom with furious combat, getting white wine everywhere. Hey, Sadako, why couldn't you see this coming exactly? At the time, I hadn't seen something coming too, though the teacher coming to me afterward and giving us all a stern talking to. You know what I've noticed? I know we're only at the end of chapter 2 right now, about to get into chapter 3. But all the tips so far have been more slice of life than bringing up questions. Even with the first chapter and second chapter, there were some slice of life tips, yeah. But they also included stuff that indulged the mystery? Indulged the mystery? Deepened the mystery, that's the word. So this is very interesting. Very interesting. Maybe the thing at the beginning of this chapter means what it says, that we can't really come to any conclusions during this one.
Oh, そうなんだ。ケイちゃんの親帰ってきたんだね。
栄養剤臭がプンプンして目は充血してて、どうも丸二晩徹夜で相当の修羅場だったらしい。大人は大変だ。
ケイチ君のお父さんって画家さんだったかな。画家さんも大変なんだね。そういえばそうでしたわね。 一度どんな絵を描くか拝見したいものですわ。
An artist, huh? I've seen a number of watercolor and acrylic paintings on display, but he had to have been doing some other job too. So what did Dad do exactly? He didn't let anyone into his workshop after all. I wanted to sneak a peek one day. It's going to be filled with dead bodies.
結局家を開けたのは2晩。
短い攻略期間だったね。
でケイちゃんは異中のキャラを攻略できたのかな。両親不在はギャルゲー主人公の基本だしね。
好感度をいっぱい稼いでちゃんとフラグが立ちましたですよ。
I have no idea what any of you are talking about.
じゃあこれでケイチくんももう自炊しなくてもよくなっちゃったんだね。ゆうべは何を作ったのかな。
In the end, I didn't make a single thing myself.
ゆうべは野菜炒めを。
おお、ケイちゃんも少しは料理らしいものを作れるようになったじゃない。
ふーん、野菜炒めを作ったんだね。美味しくできたかな。レナさん、暑苦しいですわよ。なんで私にベタベタくっつきますの？美味しいご飯に仲良くお皿を洗いっこなのです。はう、いいの。暑苦しいと言ってますのよ。
何の話？
Man, utterly confused, asked me for clarification, but I just blew away, albeit transparent way, averted my eyes.
そうそう。みんなさ、今日の午後に予定はあるかい？ないよね。あるわけないよね。
Today was Saturday, a beautiful day on which we were liberated from the confines of school in the afternoon. Actually, the school in Himbazawa had totally different Saturdays than those in the city. There were a lot of students here who brought a bento, ate it at lunch, and then went to play in the school around the schoolyard. You could say that the entire school turned into a children's playground. There were mountains behind the school, and if you went down that way, you'd find mountain streams. You could avoid the strong sunlight and make conversation in the classroom if you wanted to. You could also play hide and seek in the construction pipes. Of course, you were free to go home as well. There were some kids who went home and helped water the fields or tended to stores. Beyond was bringing up the afternoon like this, then it must have been for some crazy big club event. However, that only had something I needed to do before taking part in whatever it was.
お仕事ですか？ついてないのです。何の仕事でございましょうね。お父さんの画家の仕事のお手伝いとか。お父さんの絵のモデルになるとか？モデル？ヌード？
Why not, please? I looked into one of his eyes and saw myself completely naked in the questionable pose of a single rose in my mouth.
ないない。それだけは100万積まれても絶対にない。
To get rid of Lena's delusions, I grabbed her head and swung it from side to side.
とまあ愉快な妄想は置いといてだ。とにかく俺にはちょっとお昼に仕事がある。それが終わってからの合流でいいなら OK だぞ。
お昼に仕事？おお、そりゃなんだかかっこよさげじゃない。なになに？ひょっとして 各界の VIP との会食、ビジネスランチとか。
実に悲しいことだが正解だ。
Everyone shouts wildly, surprised. All the backgrounds. It was true. Today I'd be on the job with my family. For my dad's job, he was having about 10 people from the publishing agency over for a house party. He called people from work for a party the day after having stayed up 2 nights in a row. I'm amazed at that versatility. Adults have it pretty rough. Of course, it would be incredibly uncomfortable for me. It would be really tiring to have to force myself to smile at some old dudes I didn't know. They were my dad's important business connections, so offending them wouldn't be bad. Well, with all that said, it was going to get very uncomfortable for me today, starting at lunch.
これは利発そうなお子さんで。
具足の圭一です。圭一、こちらは出版社の本田さんだ。
This is my son. He will never disappoint me or get murdered.
そしてこちらは印刷会社の井上さん。ご挨拶しなさい。
どうもこんにちは。息子の圭一です。父がいつもお世話になっております。
圭一君もお父さんのように絵は描かれるのですか？圭一君の絵もぜひ拝見したいな。
My dad had such a brazen occupation, that of an artist. Although I don't really know what kinds of things he creates. I don't really care and don't want to see anyway. That's so tight-fisted about it, so he doesn't show them to me very often anyway. I'm not a kid anymore, so I wouldn't care at all if they were pictures of naked ladies or anything.
圭一君もお父さんに指示してしっかり勉強すれば、きっとお父さんのような素晴らしい作家になれますからね。
ここだけの話ですけど、親父ってそんなにすごい画家なんですか？
Yeah, he sucks. I wetted myself and whispered my question. It might have seemed odd for his son to be asking this, but when I did, he gave me this really strange grin and tightly clamped down onto my shoulders.
それはもう本当に素晴らしい作家さんなんですよ。
そうですか。それは良かったです。
購入制限はないし、ファンサービスはするし、ファンレターには必ずお返事をくれるし、世間のニーズもちゃんと汲み取っていて研究熱心。靴下は脱がしたら絶対に NG。それはメガネや制服だって同じなんですよ。
Oh great, my dad's a porn artist.
そこを前原先生はよく理解している。イベントは参加ごとに必ず壁で大行列だし。
すみません。絵ってのは壁に飾るものじゃないんですか？
そんなことはない。それは誰もが島中から始めるんです。そして島角、大通りの島角と階段を登って、そして至る頂点が壁なんです。あなたもぜひ前原先生と合体で出展できるような大作家になってくださいね。応援していますよ。
He has his heart in the right place, but I didn't understand a single fucking thing he said. It's fine to have a lot of passion for the things you like, but I didn't get it. But it seemed that the world of art went pretty deep. It's probably a much deeper world than I could have imagined. Decided to leave it at that. Then I realized my mom was calling me from the other side of the room.
圭一、電話よ。お友達から。
Lucky break. Maybe I could get out of this uncomfortable business party by using a friend's phone call as an excuse. Scampered over to the front door and snatched up the receiver my mom had left there.
もしもし、俺。
もしもし俺？なんて挨拶はございませんですわよ、圭一さん。もう少し言葉遣いをお勉強なさいませ。
I was of the opinion that the person speaking to me had a far stranger way of talking.
なんだ、さとこじゃねえか。 お前が俺のところに電話してくるなんて珍しいな。
のんきなことを言ってる場合ではありませんのよ。それよりもケイチさん、あなたいつになったらこっちに来れますの？
悪い。こっちもなんだか長引いちゃってさ、なかなか解放してもらえないんだよ。俺も早く部活に加わりたいんだけどさ。
違いますですわよ、ケイチさん。今日は部活ではありませんわ。実践ですのよ。
Sadaka's voice was different from normal. Could feel the urgency in it drifting through the phone.
実践？なんだか穏やかな話じゃないな。どういう状況なんだ？
詳しくは会ってからの説明にいたしますわ。とにかく絶対的な危機なんですの。このままでは負けてしまうでございますわ。
What on earth was going on? Could it have been a fight? Didn't know who they were, but laying a hand on someone from Himizawa was an absolutely terrible idea.
おう、わかった。すぐに火星に行くぜ。場所はどこだ？
沖宮小学校のグラウンドですわ。駅まで来れば看板があるからわかりますですわよ。とにかく大急ぎですの。
School campus. The situation could have a lot of people involved. Could it have turned into an all-out brawl? Who was the enemy here anyway? Oh, I'm on
わ
fire!
かった。すぐ行く。武器も持って行った方がいいか？金属バットでも持っていくか？
Why? Metal baseball bat?
金属バットをお持ちですの？それは心強いですわよ。お待ち申し上げておりますですわ。
The call cut off abruptly. I needed to hurry. For some reason, I had a metal
Oh,
baseball bat in my
Keiichi.
room already.
探したんだぞ。こちらの出口さんがな、ぜひ次のコピー紙で。
そんなことよりバットないかな？
Shut up, Dad. I don't care about your porn. Where's the baseball bat?
金属バットなければ長物なら何でもいいや。
長ければ何でもいいなら、父さんのゴルフクラブが物置にあるぞ。
Didn't have the same kind of impact, but a golf club was a splendid weapon too. It was wider than a baseball bat and maybe easier for me to use.
サンキュー。それ借りるよ。俺ちょっと友達のところに行かなきゃならない用事ができちゃったんだ。ごめん。
ケイチ、待ちなさい。
I grabbed a golf club, jumped on my bike, and headed straight for town. Wait for me, Sadako. I'll be right there. Just hold out until then. I didn't actually know where Okayama truly was exactly, but Sadako's phone call seemed to demand urgency, so I rushed out without asking her about how to get there. But if I went to the station, there would be signs at least. Felt that like that's what she said. I heard the jingling of bicycle bell from behind me.
こんにちはなのですよ。
おう、リカちゃんか。
ケイチ、早かったです。いっぱいいっぱい急いだですね。
Damn, this isn't the time to be out of breath. I need to hurry.
すまん。沖宮小学校ってのはどこだ？
ご案内しますです。ついてくるですよ。
Rika-chan rode off on her bike, followed her.
急に里子に呼び出されたんだが、一体どういうことになってるんだ？
はじめはこちらが優勢だったのです。ところが途中から向こうが助っ人を入れてきたのです。ズルなのです。
Help her. We're cowards calling for reinforcements the minute they realize they lose.
みんなバッタバッタと打ち取られましたのです。歯が立たないのですよ。
Gulp. Sounds like they were pretty strong.
とにかく詳しい話は後だ。時間がないんだろう。急いでくれ。
お任せなのです。
With Rika-chan leading the way, we headed straight for the elementary school grounds. I asked Rika-chan something during that time. Seemed that all of the club members besides me were part of this fight. Damn. So what Mion was trying to tell everyone was that this would happen? If I'd known that, I would just ditch my fanboy job. But it was too late for regrets. According to Rika-chan, we had a one-sided advantage at the start, but our angry forward foes had brought in a powerful ally. The club members put up a resistance and went against them one by one, but apparently they couldn't stand up to them.
部活メンバー総がかりで勝てない？一体そりゃどんな化け物なんだ？
すごいのです。敵は正統派なのですよ。
Orthodox. So they weren't using fungus brawling tactics, but had actually studied karate or something? Is that what you meant?
もう圭一だけが頼みの綱なのですよ。
Okayama Elementary came to the view. We could hear many voices raising hell over there. Time to beat someone to death with golf.
レナ、サトコ、今行くからな。俺がまとめてぶっ潰してやるぜ。
There were a lot of bicycles left out in front of the school. I left mine there next to them the same way. You could tell there were a lot of people flooding the campus, and it turned out they were playing Beyblade. With two armies in the midst of a huge no-holds ball, took my golf club in hand. Whoosh! I swung it. I felt the strange sensation of it sticking firmly to my palm. Great! The feedback wasn't bad. I'm gonna go all out with this thing. I dashed at a breakneck speed to the central gates, swinging it around.
ついてこい、リカちゃん。男前原圭一のバンプ不当な大活躍を見せてやるぜ。
Let's see what you can do, Kochi.
ああ、圭一がとても頼もしいのです。ゴルフクラブで大暴れなのです。
Is this a goddamn baseball game? It fucking is. God damn it. We could chant Paul to me, though will dry away lauding my violence. The main manly Kichibarbara put it behind him and headed for the place where he may die.
でも圭一、どうして今日はゴルフクラブなのですか？
仕方ないだろ。俺も最初はバットの方がいいと思ったんだが、うちってバットなくってさ。素手よりははるかにマシだと思って、せめてゴルフクラブを持ってきたんだ。
偉いのですよ。圭一をなでなでしてあげますです。ゴルフクラブで大暴れが楽しみなのですよ。
Despite the emergency situation, Wika-chan reached up and stroked me on the head.
おい、ふざけてる場合かよ。え？
Crack! Just then an extremely loud metallic sound rang out and I heard many people cheering.
レフト、あー抜けた。回れ。二塁行けるぞ、二塁。
Fucking knew it was baseball.
センター、落ち着いて。三塁へ送って。
The center fielder caught the ball and after a brief pause sent it flying to third base. If he had pitched it wildly, he might get there. Gave up on second and flew it to third with time to spare. The instructions from the bench, they were solid. Wait, what?
あ、圭一くん来てくれたよ。さとこちゃん、圭一くん来てくれたよ。遅すぎですわ。油を売るのはガソリンスタンドだけで十分でございますのよ。
That's good. Holy shit, he has a fucking portrait!
本当に助っ人になれるんですか？
My god, this is the newest portrait since chapter 1, I think.
相手はあの強豪校のエース、左腕の亀田くんですよ。甲子園クラスの投手を打ち崩せるなんて、一体どんな助っ人なんです？
大丈夫です。圭一くんならきっと逆転させてくれますよ。本当に頼もしい人なんです。
Remember, what, he's the pitcher we brought in to take out left arm Kameda with his bullet fastball? The one who had one no-hit, one no-one game after another during the regional qualifiers, the undefeated demon pitcher of Oshima. This super high school level pitcher. Is that a fucking Danganronpa reference? That those motherfuckers that had already been marked by professional scouts. He's gonna win against them because originally It was an ultimate level of like talent. It's super high school level. So I'm pretty sure that's actually a Danganronpa reference, which is, yeah, that's something. He's gonna win against him.
あんなヘナチョコピッチャーなんかケイチさんには目じゃないですのよ。あんな玉楽勝でバックスクリーンを越してくださいますわ。
Remember. There's a slugger like that in this prefecture? I had no idea. He must have gone under the radar. Hey, that scout stood up. Hey, take a picture. His full name is Kichimaro Bro. Look him up in the database and send his history to our office.
どれが前原圭一だ？写真
I want pictures, god damn it. Barker, give me pictures of Kechi. A whole lot of sports journalists led by Sadako gripped their cameras tightly and searched for the rumored Kichimaro. As for me, I was so dazed at what was happening that I was frozen in place with my golf club up in the air.
ケイチさんこっちですわよ。え？
The camera people stared at me through their viewfinders, and just like I had, they turned to stone. In the hands of their gallant pinch hitter, Kechimaru was a golf club. Nobody could seem to understand why I was holding something like this. And at this point, neither did I. Cheap. Cold, greasy sweat dripped from me. The first one to break the inordinarily awkward silence was Rena.
ケイチくん。
おう。
一つ聞いてよろしいですの？
Thought we were going golfing. Please don't. Second waves of my intensity flowed out of my face along with my sweat. It somehow seemed to reach the two of them. The deathfully quiet reporters are parted as Moses once parted the sea. But Moses probably didn't go through the parted seas this quietly.
野球の試合なら初めからそう言え。
私言いませんでした？第一バット持ってグラウンドに来いって言ったら野球以外に何を思いつくわけですの？
I just want to beat up people up, come on!
というか何をどう間違ったらゴルフクラブを持ってくるって発想になるわけでございますの？
Just want to smash in a couple heads. What's the problem with that, huh?
きっとね。
It's interesting. Because there was a comment last episode about, you know, how want to repeat stuff. And how it's like an omnipeda or something. It was a while ago since I last read that comment. But she usually says, what does she usually say? God damn it, as soon as I bring it up, I forget about it. But she's saying different Japanese words to repeat herself, which I think is it's weird, but interesting, you know. Japanese language is very hard to, like, understand from what I've heard. I've never tried to attempt to, like, word Japanese, because we have kanji, you know, you have different dialects and all that, so.
暗いムードになったチームを明るくして盛り上げようとしてケイチ君がわざとやってくれたんだと思うな。
And we see look on the bright side of everything, Lena.
思うな。
Lena smiled bitterly, you know, covered for me with all her might. Please believe her, everyone. I'm begging you.
ケイチはゴルフが大好きなのですよ。なでなで。
Rika-chan started petting my head, broad grin on her face all the while. Pushed her hand away, grabbed her from behind by her suspenders, and picked her up like a kitten. Oh.
リカちゃんなんでさっき駅で会った時野球だって教えてくれなかったんだよ。そうすりゃ赤っ端を書かずに済んだのに。
ニパー。
God damn it, Rika! Can you stop being cute for 1 second? Rika-chan's smile was like the sun, so incredibly innocent. Ugh, she's growing. When I saw Wika-chan's radiant smile, I couldn't help but feel like I could forgive anything she did. However, if Wika-chan thought I actually would, then she had another thing coming.
というわけで、これはお仕置きだ。レナ。
Me?
Wika-chan still plucked him up in my hand. I offered her to Wena. Oh god. That's right. The kid-fied Wika-chan sent Wena's voltage into overcharge. And this is the time Wena actually does kidnap Wika. Hop! Spinny spinny. Wena stuck out her tongue like a chameleon and played upon Wika-chan while spinning her around. Wena held her tight as a vice and began to get her fill of rubbing her cheek into Wika-chan's. Their cheeks rubbed together tightly, like Wika-chan's face. Looked like it was being crushed by Wena's.
何があったかは存じませんけど、リカが自業自得のようですわね。
ああ、俺も最近ようやくリカちゃんがただ可愛いだけじゃないと悟ったぞ。
ケイチ君に許可をもらったんだよ。お持ち帰り。
For the moment, I just gave her a 3-minute timeout.
ところでサトコ。
You know the funny thing is, I have never watched a slice of life anime before, or hell, even read a manga about like a slice of life thing, because I always found them, you know, just boring. You know, like why should I read about like everyday occurrences? But this shows me why slice of life is so popular as a genre, you know? Like, once you get invested in these characters, you kind of just want to watch them do, like, ordinary things, like fucking play baseball, you know? So, you know, it's always cool to get new insights into things I didn't think I would like, but, you know, it's always nice.
緊急の呼び出しってのは野球ってことなのか？
ええ、そうですわ。ご家族でホームパーティーだったんですって。悪いことをしましたわね。でもこういう時は家族よりも仲間の危機の方が最優先と決まっていますのよ。
Felt like that's what I was supposed to be saying, not you. Well, it's just a business party for my dad, I guess. I honestly felt glad to be called out here.
それでその危機的状況というのはどんな具合なんだ？ 6対7ってことは負けてるのがうちのチームってことか。ん？9回の裏で2アウト？なんだなんだ？この試合もうほとんど終わりかけてるじゃないかよ。
圭一さんがもっと早く来ればもう少し余裕がありましたのよ。ここまで引き伸ばすのにどれだけ苦労したとお思いですの？
分かったよ分かったよ、悪かったよ。んで俺の仕事はなんだ？ピンチヒッターでもやるのか？ならば任せろ。こう見えても俺引っ越す前は結構バッティングセンターに通ってたんだぞ。
Yeah, let's see that. Can you hit a home one with a fucking golf club?
親父が憂さ晴らしに行くときよく付き合わされてさ。ミートバッティングだったらそこそこの自信が。
Vroom! Tremendous sound rang out, the likes of which I'd never heard before. The catcher's mitt troubled, sending up a white cloud of dust, telling me the tremendous sound had come from the ball.
ちょっと待ておい。今の凄まじい剛速球は一体なんだ？
驚いた？うん。あれ、本物の甲子園ピッチャーなんだよ。スポーツ新聞でも有名な高校野球のエース、左腕の亀田君って知らない？
悪いけど知らん。で、ミリオン！お前、なんだよその格好は！
Mion showed up, and to my surprise, she was wrapped up in bandages. I just want to know if happened.
途中から来た圭一君には最初から説明がいるよね。
What, did she get pummeled by balls?
お、なんだリカちゃんはもういいのか？
可愛いのいっぱい楽しんだよ。ほよほよでやわやわでふにふに。はあ、ほっぺだけでご飯3杯はいける。
And I don't think Wika is about to get up anytime soon.
みー、もうお嫁に行けないのです。
I wonder how Wika-chan's cheeks taste if you could eat them 3 times a day. It almost flipped my own delusional switch, but I put a stop to it using logic. I was an adult.
じゃあ説明を頼む。何をどう間違えたらこんな草野球対決に甲子園ピッチャーのリリーフが登場するんだ。
Everyone exchanged glances. Then went and spoke for all of them.
最初はね、普通の野球対決だったの。
ひなみ沢ファイターズと沖宮タイタンズはささやかながらも因縁の対決でさ。
Oh yeah, it's my favorite teams.
今回もささやかに大盛り上がりしてたわけ。
まあ平たく言えば学校対決ですわね。ひなみ沢と沖宮の学校の因縁試合なんですの。因縁って言ってもまあ和気あいあいとしたものなんだけどね。
で、それになんでうちの部活メンバーが参加してるんだ？ユニフォームを着てるやつもいれば私服のやつもいるし、そもそも俺たちって野球部ってわけじゃないだろう。
Do we even have a baseball team?
つまり、割といい加減なの。
今日たまたまチームに欠員が出たって言うんでさ。それじゃあせっかくだからって言って急遽私たちが乱入することになったってわけよ。
I see. So if there weren't enough members, anyone could come to the rescue, whether boy or girl, no matter what grade they were in. That jumbled together feeling was the hallmark of our school.
リカちゃんに聞いた話だと最初のうちは押しまくってたらしいじゃないか。
2位はすごいバッターなのですよ。右へ左へホームランなのです。
Mia unproudly stuck out her chest. Doing so seemed to hurt her somehow, and she groaned pathetically.
ミオンさんが登場するたびに走者一掃の大ホームランが飛び出すんですの。さとこと違ってちゃんとバットにボールが当たるのですよ。リカ
まあなんとなく話は分かった。あの甲子園ピッチャーが登場するまでは楽勝ムードだったというわけだ。
Yeah, when a fucking pro comes in.
そういうこと。序盤は完全にうちのチームの流れでね。点にはならないまでもガンガン出塁して攻めまくってたんだけどね。
たまたまね、今日の試合にあの亀田くんが見物に来てたの。
Apparently, Kameda attends a fairly well-known school in our prefecture that frequently sent people to Koshin, aka called Hope Speak Academy. And this man, known as the ace of their baseball team, Kameda, it almost sounds like Komeda, Nakita, or Kameda, whatever, seems to be quite skilled. Now that I thought about it, it was certainly strange to see cameramen with journalist armbands here to watch a casual baseball game out in the sticks like this.
亀田は小さい頃沖宮タイタンズにいたことがあるのだそうです。
話は見えてきたでしょ。昔のチームが劣勢になって つまりそれで飛び入りでリリーフ登板することになって、もうバッタバッタよ。出塁はおろかファールも打てないありさまなわけ。
でも甲子園ピッチャーの乱入なんて草野球の試合でずるいですわよ。
All the boys wearing the Himizawa Fighters uniform were hanging their heads in disappointment. I knew almost all of their faces. Is anyone here a classmate? Oh, I see. We're the only school in Himizawa after all.
お、富田君に岡村君じゃないか。君たちも野球チームだったのか。
前原さん。
His uniform was brand new and not very dirty, fresh off the presses. Could see handmade banners with their names written on them in the grandstands. See, their families came to root for them in their debut game today.
岡村のバットは今日のためにお父さんがプレゼントしてくれたそうなのですよ。
The brand new bat sparkled. With that kind of present, a man just has to perform well.
いっぱい今日のために素振りとかしてきましたのよ。富田さんなんかやりすぎて手の皮が抜けちゃって、ほら気の毒に。
Jesus. His torn hand looked like it hurt, but from that injury, you could sense his backbone. Get it, guys. You wanted to make your big moment a good one. Vroom! Savior of the Okayama Titans, we could hear the sounds of this Komeda-kun's tremendous fastball practice. This was no joke. He's definitely on a level far above high school kids. At his level, he clearly shouldn't have been interrupting a grass walk game, grudge match though it may have been. He should have understood how much better he was too.
あいつ、
This son of a
こい
bitch.
つら相手にも本気で投げやがったのか。
うん。レナはこんなの大人げないと思う。
When his eyes grew harsh, it took a lot to get when I'm mad. As for Tomika-kun and Okuma-kun, they were sniffling, fighting back tears. We heard another tremendous noise from the mitt. Turned around and this left-armed Komeda-kun guy was looking at us and grinning boldly.
というわけよ。
Look at him with his fucking portrait. Think he's better than
こ
the
うな
rest
っ
of
た
us.
らやるしかないでしょ。実戦態勢で。
ああ、どうやら本気で行くしかないな。
でね、うん。本気で言ってみたの。それでみーちゃんが大自爆して。
May unembarrassed scratch her head, then a moment later doubled over in pain.
自爆って一体何をどう自爆したらこんなに大怪我できるんだ。
説明するととてつもなく長いですわね。一つ言えるのはここまでして戦果なしということくらいですわね。
ここまで体を張ったのに一点も入れられないなんて。
せっかくの秘策も台無しでかわいそうなのです。
I can't even imagine what sort of secret plan it was, but it must have been crazy enough to get her that badly hurt.
でもまあ失敗したおかげでまだ野球でいられるんだろ。
うん。ちょっとみーちゃんの奥の手は野球らしくなかったと思うかな。こうなっては仕方ないでございましょう。ここは正々堂々野球らしく決着をつけるしかないということですわ。
そうそう。野球らしく蹴りをつけないとね。
I think normal people would have given up and gone for a frontal attack. But as a member of our club, I wasn't about to accept that so easily.
野球らしくってのが引っかかるぞ。
I know how to win, just like baseball players. Let's take steroids.
野球らしく見えれば手段は問わないってことだろ。
部の新庄だしね。そういうことですわね。手段を選ばないことこそ我が部の美徳でございましたよ。
Luna and Sadako laughed to each other delightfully. It wasn't really a virtue we could brag about, but the best thing about our club was that we never rolled over and gave up.
でもカメラがずらーりといるからなかなかズルはできないのです。
Rika-chan spread her arms wide, indicating there were reporters to the bleachers. She was right. With all those cameramen watching us, though, those cameras with giant photo lenses, foul play would be fairly tough. Hell, there's even the ESPN over there.
そうそう。それがネックだったんだよ。これだけの囚人監視があるとなかなか大胆な手が取れないし。いてててててて。
みーちゃんの手は決しておしとやかだとは思わなかったけどな。
Sadako and Rika-chan both nodded behind Luna.
じゃあここで本題に戻るぞ。今我がチームは1点差で負けてるんだよな。
しかももう9回の裏でアウトも2個取られちゃってるの。
おじさんの作戦がうまくいってれば今頃は満塁のはずなんだけどな。
失敗した作戦を嘆いても始まりませんですのよ。へこたれず次の手を打ってこそ我が部でございましたよ。
Sadako said eagerly, trying to cheer up the downcast Mion, whose secret plan had failed. May have failed, but Sadako still seemed to have another.
サトコがなかなか威勢がいいじゃないか。ってことは何か奥の手があるってことか。
ケイチ君、この子を誰だと思ってるのかな。サトコちゃんだよ。北条サトコちゃん。
That was right. We called her Trap Master Sadako, didn't we? She would ensnare her opponent at the perfect moment at the very end. Everyone in our club knew that we could never, ever let our guards down against Sadako.
私が仕込んだとはいえ末恐ろしく成長してくれたもんだよ。僅差を制することに関しては私でも舌を巻く時があるね。
We must always go against the fucking obstacles.
ちなみに次の打者がミーでその次の打者がサトコなのです。
We were losing by 1 point, so if we could get the next runner on a base, then the runner after that could hit a big one and end the match. That final batter was Sadako?
ねえ、勝てそうな気がしてきたでしょ。
どういう仕掛けか想像もつかんが絶対何かの罠だと断言できる。俺が敵のピッチャーなら絶対に敬遠だ。
There was no way Sadako was going to hit a home run even in my dreams. But if she was going to stand in the batter's box normally without any kind of plan, I can't think of anything else she could do. I know exactly what she would do. It'd be like that scene in Yakuza 6 where Kiryu dodges the baseball and he fucking throws the baseball bat at the pitcher like a goddamn missile. I'll show the clip on screen here so I can illustrate what I'm talking about. It's such a great scene. God, I love Yakuza so much.
そのサトコが俺を呼び出したということは、なるほど。読めてきたぜ。
It meant that I was necessarily a piece of Sadako's trap.
ワクワクするね。サトコちゃんどんなことをするのかな。僕もサトコのサヨナラホームランが楽しみなのです。
そのためにはケイちゃんの働きが欠かせない。わかるね。これが逆転の最後のチャンス。 絶対に失敗できない。
おう、分かってるぜ、そんなこと。見てろ、俺とサトコででっかい大逆転を拝ませてやるぜ。
ではケイチさん、これから手順を説明しますわ。ちょっとお耳を拝借しましたよ。
Sadako and I huddled up in a hidden place and held a briefing that anyone watching could tell was suspicious.
前原さんと北条は何を話してるんだろう。委員長みたいにとんでもない奥の手で自爆しないことを祈るよ。
Our teammates, Tomoga-kun and Okuma-kun, seemed very nervous when I gave them a wide smile trying to dispel their anxiety.
大丈夫だよみんな。さとこちゃんとケイチくんならきっとやり遂げてくれるから。
でも竜宮さん、相手は甲子園級のピッチャーなんですよ。いくら北条が得意の罠にはめようとしても。
まあみんな黙って見てなって。面白いゲームが見られるからね。
Mion, who knew everything about the transpire, looked like she was having a hard time stifling the laughter bubbling up within her. She was so terrifying as an enemy, but so reliable as an ally. Mion waved her hands at the umpire.
代打が出ます。私、園崎美音に代わって前原圭一で。
本当に彼で大丈夫なんですか？
The umpire turned an uneasy gaze on the pinch hitter who had jumped in with a golf club.
ケイチくんは甘く見ない方がいいですよ。
The members of our club were the only ones grinning with wholehearted confidence. Transition. Time to knock this fucking baseball to the next prefecture. Sadako's plan was definitely simple, but that is a word. But spontaneous. It even looked like the entire situation had gone according to her calculations. The fact that we were losing by 1 point. The fact that I had come late. The fact that Sadako was the last batter. It even felt kind of like this had been set up before the game started. There had been a long time out since I got here. And during that time, the opposing pitcher, Kameda-kun, took a bathroom break, even though I felt calculated. No, this is Sadako we're talking about, so maybe she gave him a laxative somehow, calculated to get him to use the bathroom at this exact moment. And while he was a long way off, shut him up in the bathroom, our plan would begin. The opposing pitcher, Kameda-kun, there he was. In front of the urinal, presently taking care of business. He thought it was only natural he went at a grass-wide game like this, and relaxed enough to relieve himself without a care in the world. Maybe that's how he wanted it to appear. However, his relaxed state was itself our chance. Right now, you've already concealed to our club. I, too, casually walked into the bathroom. There were 3 urinals. Kameda-kun was doing his business at the farthest one. I went to the one next to him. Oh, dear God. Normally, you would leave one urinal open, as the guy code dictates. Kameda-kun seemed to notice me. It stood right next to him after all.
なんだ、誰かと思えば大ピンチヒッター様じゃないか。
He recalled seeing me swing the golf club around like an idiot, and he couldn't seem to resist the urge to laugh. I, however, wasn't frustrated in the slightest. The match had already been won the moment I arrived. The game had already been decided as a big upset for our team. So now all I had to do was push things along exactly how Sadako planned. I'm the one who should be laughing.
ケイチくん、うまくやれるかな。大丈夫でしたよ。本気のケイチさんならこんなの朝飯前ですわ。
Tomoko-kun and Okuma-kun are underclassmen asked another question with much trepidation.
本当に前原さんはあのピッチャーを攻略できるんですか？
Look, if we can knock him out in the bathroom, nobody will, just, none the wiser.
あんたたちケイちゃんと同じクラスで生活してて何にも感じないわけ？彼はね、ゆくゆくはあの力で世界を制するかもしれない。ケイちゃんと組めば世界制覇は容易だな。
世界
Our teammates exchanged glances. Did Maribel or Senpai, will we have such incredible strength? Just what kind of strength could that be? My question caused Kameda-kun to stare in bewilderment, and for a moment he didn't know what to say.
悪い。ちょっとよく聞こえなかった。もう一度言ってくれるか？
Cut away. I smiled thinly, looked straight ahead, and said it once more clearly.
もう一度だけ言う。俺たちを勝たせろ。
Oh, right to the point. No threats or beating around the bush or anything. Kameda's brain couldn't figure out the meaning of what I'd said, and I could clearly tell he was confused.
バカも休み休み。俺たちを勝たせろだ。お前正気か？
俺からの要求は伝えた。返事はどっちだ？イエスかノーか？
そんなの迷うまでもない。
Do you want to see your family again, Kameda? How about you just let us win?
誰がお前らを勝たせるもんか。お前の頭は少し変じゃないのか？
Kameda didn't hide his bewilderment. He didn't want to be around someone who would babble on like this for another second. Those thoughts spilled into his expression and quickly moved to leave the bathroom.
亀田君、君にとって勝利は何だ？
決まってる。総督絶対的で至上目的だ。それは他の何にも変えられない。
He grinned widely as he answered, as if to make fun of me.
スポーツマンらしい返事だな。勝利こそ絶対。何にも変えられないってわけだ。
Now that's a sportsman-like moment.
そんなのは当たり前だろ。どんな脅しにも買収にも勝利を放棄させるような対価は存在しない。
I was waiting for those words. I, after spinning around free and five times, pointed right at Kameda's face.
ならば聞くべきじゃないのか？それほど尊い勝利を放棄させるに値するどんな対価が提供されるのかを。
何よバカなことを。そんなもの存在するわけがない。
He was denying it, but he stopped. He stopped. He was waiting. He was waiting for me to present some attractive conditions.
君は雑誌のインタビューに好物は焼肉で嫌いなものは甘いものだと答えたらしいが、それは嘘じゃないのかい？
何？
例えば君が焼肉食い放題に行ったとする。君が皿に持ってくるのは一体何だ？ロースかカルビか牛タンの山か？違うよな。君が持ってくるのは肉じゃない。食い放題のプリンやゼリーやケーキなのだ。女の子が喜びそうな綺麗で可愛らしくて愛くるしいそんな洋菓子が大好きなんだよな。
Kameda's face turned utterly pale. Our club already knew that he ate a mountain of desserts when he went to the grilled meat buffet, and we were well aware of his embarrassment at his weakness for sweets despite his age. Kameda-kun couldn't possibly have known that the particular grilled meat buffet chain in Shishirbone was owned by a member of the Sonozaki family. Fucking Sonozaki family once again. I'll have to be careful when I go out to eat with my parents from now on. Yeah, you think?
違う。俺が好きなのは豪快な骨付きの。
違う。お前が好きなのは色とりどりのクリームで優しく可愛らしく盛り付けられたデザートなのだ。まるでフリルやリボンで飾り付けられた 無垢な汚れを知らぬ少女を連想させる、そんな透き通った少女のような可愛いデザートを、ニキビだらけの欲望丸出しのスポーツ狩りが怪我するようにバリバリとむしゃむしゃと。うわー、言うなそうだ、お前はデザートを食べてめでているんじゃない。怪我し、蹂躙し、しゃぶり尽くしているだけ。お前はデザートを怪我して楽しんでいるだけなんだ。
I love the image in my head of them two still side to side, both using the fucking urinal while yelling this shit out. It's a great image in my head. I want fan art of that immediately, goddammit.
知られてしまった。俺の密かな楽しみが知られてしまった。もう生きていけない。死ぬしか。死ぬしか。
Oh, I can't believe that actually worked. We were even going to bring up the drugs, but I guess not.
バカ野郎、命を粗末にするな。
Kerwham! I hit him on the side of his head as hard as I could. Kameda-kun fell down like a girl. His eyes started watering and he broke down.
こんな変なことを考えてデザートを食べているのは、俺は爽やかなスポーツマンのふりをした隠れスケベなんだ。
そうだ、お前はスケベだ。
Push! This time I didn't hit him. Instead, I clapped my hands down onto his shoulders.
わめくな亀だ。男がスケベで何が悪い。
ドドン。
男はすべからくスケベだ。だがそれを認めるか否かで男の器は天と地の差を持つのだ。お前は自分に素直だった。それを自慢していい。威張っていい。自分を誇りに思え。
Instead of blaming him, I told him to have pride in himself, and Kameda-kun couldn't hide his confusion.
そうだ。そして俺はお前に感銘を受けたのだ。デザートはただ単に食後に食べる甘いもの。今までずっとそう思ってた。それは間違ってた。お前がそれを教えてくれたんだ。お前に出会ったおかげで明日から同じデザートを一味も二味も違った味わい方ができるようになるだろう。
Ladies and gentlemen, this game is still about murder and and mystery.
例えばいちごのショートケーキ。
Fucking strawberry shortcake. Gulp. Comedic fruits cried out.
いちごのショートケーキの地味さは、そうだ、どこか古風なロックメーカー華やかなりし頃の正統派のメイドを思わせる。スカートが短いこびた近代メイドじゃないぞ。正統派の清掃の本格派。
You know what? Speaking of tone, this game reminds me a lot of Yakuza, on how like it's able to so finely balance the very different tones it has very nicely, both with Yakuza in this game. The Yakuza with the serious crime drama aspect of it, but with also the goofy stuff as well. And so there's this, and I think it's very awesome.
いちごしかありません。こんなものしかご用意できませんが、どうかご賞味くださいませ。そういうつつましやかさがいいよな。
Like, we have to step back and realize this is two guys in the fucking bathroom talking about fucking strawberry shortcake.
ご賞味くださいませ。燃える。
燃え。
いちごしかないからこそ、柔らかく主張したクリームのデコレーションはさしずめ、フリルやレース、刺繍飾りのようなものだよな。それを上品な貴族のご主人様のようにフォークで切り分け、いやいや、 それを下劣に油汗を浮かせた悪のご主人様のようにしゃぶりつくところがワイルドなのか。いや、それよりイチゴを取った後のくぼみの方がイケてるよな。そこに舌を這わせたら、ああ、それってどんな味なんだよ。
The more and more this continues on, the more and more it's like food wars.
イチゴを取った後のくぼみ。
俺もう辛抱できないや。
Oh boy.
帰りはエンジェルモートでショートケーキを開けるまで見つめて。
God damn it, now I can just imagine Ketchy at a fucking storefront looking at all the desserts and just panting.
俺のためだけに美しく着飾った少女たちを身を寄せ合って震える少女たちを一人ずつ順番に。
Well, like father, like son, I guess.
一
That's
つ
what.
食べるごとに次はどの子にしようかと顎をこうクイッと持って品定めをして。
Please translate girl says cake, alright? Ketchy-kun seems to be talking about cake combination platters, emphasis mine.
めでるように顎をこうクイッと持って。
Has there ever been a man such as this who could speak so passionately about a single piece of strawberry shortcake? No, there is not. There has never been, I say. Such passionate feelings are trying to melt away the stubbornness in Kameda's mind.
カメだ、もう一度だけ言う。俺たちを勝たせろ。
でもそれ
ならもういい。お前には頼まん。
I rejected Kameda outright and turned on my heel.
もういいや。この試合は負けだ負け。もうこんな試合どうでもいいや。そんなことより試合が終わったらエンジェルモートに行ってフリルとリボンで西洋人形のように飾られた美少女たち食い放題で行こうかな。今夜は豪快に徹底的に食い散らかしじゃい。
食い放題。
Fud. Despite this being the bathroom, Kameda put both his hands on the floor.
俺が間違ってました。どうした亀田君。言いたいことがあるならはっきりと言え。
こんなあなたみたいな人に出会ったのは初めてです。俺は今まで自分はどこか変じゃないかとずっと思って隠れて楽しんできたのに。
Ketchy, the master of turning men's lust into their downfall.
何を躊躇するか矮小が。さっき言ったはずだ。認めるか否かが男の分岐路なのだ。貴様は胸を張れるべき男。さあ手を差し出せ。自らの偉大さを示してみろ。俺と一緒に俺たちの世界を認めるんだ。
Crap. Kameda-kun was crying tears of gratitude, unable to speak. That was the moment we exchanged the most jealous handshake the world has ever known. The handshake of the bond of our souls, ardent and intense, tight and steadfast. For a long time we remained that way. It was an enthusiastic handshake, as though we were two brothers separated at birth, embracing each other tightly as though it would give us back the time we had spent apart. That was the moment the man who would pass into legend for eating so much during Angel Mort's all-you-can-eat dessert day that he was banned from the restaurant forevermore was born. He would eventually write in his autobiography that our meeting this day was fate, but none of that had anything to do with this.
じゃあ後でな。とりあえず試合は今話した通りの手はずで頼むぜ。
With just that, I turned on my heel and made to leave the bathroom. By then, Committee-kun stopped me.
待ってくれ。せめてあんたの名前を聞かせてくれ。
俺か？俺の名は前原圭一。いや。
I kinda didn't feel like using my real name. Anyway, maybe I should have lied to him and used a code name.
俺のことはケイと呼べ。
ケイ。
Wait, was that actually an embarrassing name? I left the bathroom behind me at a quick play sign of my embarrassment. But from what I heard later, it apparently looked quite gallant coming out of loud like that.
さとこより圭一さんへ。守備はどうでございましたの？
I just fucking made a bunch of bullshit up and yet he believed in it.
圭一よりさとこへ。交渉は成功。エンジェルモードで俺と奴のデザート食い放題で妥結した。ミオ、問題ないな。
エンジェルモートにデザート食べ放題で2席ね。了解。手配しとくよ。
どういう風に交渉したのか実に気がかりなのです。きっとデザートの美味しい話で盛り上がったに違いないかなはう。
After that, the game started again. I entered the batter's box as a pinch hitter in place of Mayon, but all the pieces were already in place. Boom! The straight pitch whipped by me like a bullet true to its name. The camera people raised their voices in wonder and clicked their shutters. A sharp pitch as always. He's really going places this summer, isn't he? That golf club pinch hitter is staying straight up too. But doesn't Kameda-kun look a little strange? It's like he's got a cold sweat. I patted my shoulders with my bat and sneered at him in a relaxed voice.
どうした亀田君？今日は不調かな？
That's what he looks like?
この程度の球じゃ笑っちゃってバットを振る気にもならないぜ。
おのれ。
Damn, you got a big ass forehead. Vroom. The next pitch, with the same incredible speed as before, curved sharply and should have thrown off the batter's skill. But Ketchy didn't move at all. He just watched coolly.
直球投手に小細工は不要だよ、亀田君。こんなカーブに引っかかってくれるのかい？この辺りのバッターは。
Both the reporters and all the people watching noticed something was strange here. Was Oshima's Kameda, the pitcher who conquered Koshin, losing the mental battle? The next straight pitch had incredible speed again, but it went a little wild. It was a ball. I snorted, not even bothered to get ready for it.
どうした亀田君？そんなにど真ん中が怖いのかい？まさか天下の亀田君がフォアボールなんてことはないだろうな。
The abnormal, unexpected situation spread confusion throughout the reporters.
何者だよ、あの前原圭一って男は。あの剛速球を前にしてここまでの余裕とは。叶わないと見て空威張りをしてるだけさ。あんな不真面目そうな男にあの亀田が打たれるはずはない。
Barker, I want more pictures of this goddamn catchy kid.
いや、私ははったりとは思えないな。超一流は同じく超一流を見抜くという。あの亀田は紛れもなく超一流。ならばこそ、あの謎の男の進化を見抜ける。
The really business person looking guy took off his sunglasses and gazed upon Ketchy.
まさか本当に？
The idiot pitch hitter who came in cheering them on with a glove club was actually genius?
きっと本人はもう 野球に魅力を失いゴルフへの転向を希望しているのだろう。天才スラッガーゴルフ界へ移籍か。
But what a tremendous loss for baseball. Stop the presses. We're changing up our sports columns. Room.
ボール。これでフルカウントだぞ。
This excessive production was, of course, all being dramatized by Sadako. The big shots constantly had their eyes on Kameda-kun. If he were to lose easily, they knew the match would have been fixed. Perhaps she wanted this little play of ours to create a mood where it wouldn't be strange for Kameda-kun to lose, but...
Sadako, これどう見てもやりすぎだぞ。
頑張れてございましたよ、ケイイチさん。明日の休会は行っただけですわ。
I don't want any scouts actually coming after me. I'm terrified of what would happen when the jig is up. Wait, I can't be making nervous faces right now.
ボール、フォアボール。臆したか亀田君。見損なったぞ。
Kameda-kun hung his head in feigned dejection.
これでバッチリ筋書き通りですよね。
ああ、でかしたぞ亀田君。この調子で次のバッターも頼むぞ。こんな試合とっとと終わらせて。
早く食べ放題に行きましょうよ。
It's more gluttony than lust. Or a mix of both. Glutton. Since gluttony is a lust for food, so, I don't know. Kameda-kun and I exchanged evil smiles. For some reason, there were a lot of camera flashes right then. It seemed like our dear journalist friends took it as the two worthy rivals smiling to acknowledge each other's strength. I got the picture, Mr. Jameson. What the fuck, Parker? It's out of focus. So I trotted over to first base. The camera flashes continued almost to the point where they were annoying. When I got to first base, one of the reporters came over for an interview.
前原君、この亀田君との決着は甲子園でつけるつもりですか？
Ugh, things seemed like they were about to get too big for me. Maybe I should just be honest and confess that I'm not really into baseball.
甲子園？俺は日本球界なんて初めから興味ないんだ。悪いな。
Whoa! This man, right from the start, he was always aiming for the world. He might become Japan's first ever big leaguer. What? The conversation was getting fantastic way out of hand. No, I don't care anymore. Let's try a guts pose for the cameras in desperation.
よっしゃ。作戦通りケイちゃんが出塁したね。
次はさとこちゃんの打順だね。どうするんだろう。どうするんだろう。さあ、でっかいホームランでサヨナラ勝ちですわよ。
Sadako stepped up to the plate, waving the bat around. The reporters couldn't hold back their laughter, maybe because they had just seen his battle with me. Marabao-kun finally got on base, but now it's all over. I see, so this is why Kameda-kun intentionally walked him. He didn't even fight it, he waited for an easier opponent for the final out. But to avoid a direct confrontation like that, we cannot make light of him. That catchy Marabawa.
さあ、亀田さん、いらっしゃいませ。
バカにするな。俺を誰だと思っているんだ？ケイさん。いや、前原さんならともかく、お前ごときに遅れなど取るものか。
Whenever this girl stepped up to the bat, she had swung wildly and missed, striking out every time. This might sound weird, but however much Kameda-kun holds back, I don't think she'll be able to hit a home run. I could hear the reporters declaring that there was no way a comeback would happen. Wait, what? Sadako, she swung wildly and missed every single time she stepped up to bat? Boom! She swung after the sound and ended, completely mistiming it. I could hear disappointed voices coming from those rooting for Imazawa. It's only natural. Every single batter has struck out. Even if worse came to worse, no one would get a hit. And that's why it didn't sound strange when Kameda-kun said this.
お前ごときに本気で投げても仕方がないな。チャンスだ。次の一球は下投げでのんびり投げてやる。一発くらいヒットを打ってお母ちゃんに自慢できる種にさせてやる。
Of course, these lines were all part of the plot too. From out of the corner of his eyes, Kameda-kun gives me a look. Is that all, Wayne?
ああ、いい感じだぞ。実にさりげない。カメラ、お主も演技派よの。
いえいえ、計算ほどではとてもとても。でへへへ。
Even that exchange was seen as heated and enthusiastic with the reporters.
でも計算、いくら手を抜いて投げても、この子本当に打てるんですかね。
いいからお前は決められた通りに投げろ。俺にはなんとなく分かってる。
Just throw the damn balls and see what happens. Our exchange over, Kameda-kun moved from set position into a pitching stance. Oh shit.
手加減の球を投げなさいな。大ホームランにして差し上げますわ。
She had struck out every time she was at bat. When I heard that, my vague ideas became firm beliefs. And out of Kameda-kun's hand comes a slow, lazy pitch, as though they were playing catch. Normal people would probably be able to hit it, but for Sadako, who had been striking out the whole time, just when people started to think that way, the members of our club had already realized that Sadako's trap had begun. It was true. Striking out constantly today had all been laying the groundwork for this moment. An act. All to make it feel like Kameda-kun letting off the gas wasn't strange at all. Which meant, in other words, that Sadako. Boom! Whoa! She got it! Look at it go!
走る必要もありませんわね。
And there it goes into the stratosphere. The super huge home run Sadako hit disappeared over the roof of the school. The reporters lost their words at the sight. Then roars of applause. Despite this being what we anticipated, I can't help but stare in mute amazement at the gorgeous home run. Sadako strutted over to first base.
ほらほら、何をしてますの、ケイチさん。二塁は向こうでございますのよ。
さとこ、お前、野球得意なんだろう。
Sadako grinned, showing her thing-like canines in reply. Come to think of it, she played baseball a lot with Tomiko-kun and the others during lunch and so. The fact that they always invited her to play meant she was by no means bad at it.
それを全て大振りの凡退だ。しかも亀田くんが登場する前からだろ。たく、つくづく最後の最後に何か仕掛けるやつだな。
いつも言ってましたよ。罠は一つ。それも最後の最後で本当にさりげないぐらいで十分なんでしたよ。
Damn it, it sounded kinda cool. Basically, she was just bragging about hitting the ball. And when Sadako did it, it looked so cool. We crossed home plate in order, me and Sadako, and completed our walk-off home run. Our teammates welcomed us back with their blessings. Marbo-san, that was amazing, totally cool. Never thought it would happen. Tomiko-kun Okama-kun praised me.
どうだ、見たかよ、富田くん、岡村くん。見事ひっくり返してやったぜ。
レナもかっこよかったと思うよ。お疲れ様。
Yeah, I think we all learned the true meaning of baseball, and that is to psychologically fuck with your opponents.
なんの、こんなの軽い仕事だぜ。
I brusquely clapped my hand against Rena's outstretched palm.
佐藤君もあっぱれ。最後は豪快に決めてくれたね。
私を誰だとお思いですの
Man, can't underestimate her. Sadako Hoijo.
ケイちゃんも見事だったよ。 よくあの亀田を口説き落とせたね。
口先の魔術師なのです。
リカちゃん、それ褒め言葉じゃないと思うな。
しかし本当に圭一さんでなくてはできない荒技ですわね。私にはとても真似できませんわ。ぜひ今度私にもご教授いただきたいですわね。
あんな荒技を聡子がこなしたら想像するのも恐ろしい。くれぐれも真似はしないでくれよな。
After declaring the match over, the Empire came to us.
いや、まさか本当に勝てるとは。驚きましたよ。
聡子なら打てるって言ったでしょ。全然信じてくれないんだからな。
The umpire scratched his head apologetically and apologized to Sadako, smiling dry away.
それに圭一くんだってすごかったでしょ。圭一くんってここ一番で本当に頼りになる人なんですよ。
いやー、ゴルフクラブで乱入してきた時は本当に大丈夫かと思いましたけど、あの亀田君との行き詰まる攻防は手に汗を握りましたよ。
Right, that breathtaking farce. They corked a wise smile. Not even a Buddha would have realized that while everyone thought this was a fair match, Kameda-kun and I were thinking about our evil dessert by waiting place.
さて監督、約束ちゃんと覚えてるよね。
これは仕方がありませんね。
Alright, I'm going to call it now. Ira is the director. Because every time I meet every time in a Japanese game we come across someone with glasses, they always turn out to be the main fucking villain. It happened in Trolls in the Sky. It's going to happen here, goddammit. I'm already calling it.
やったねやったね。圭一くん、これで明日はバーベキュー大会だよ。
When I clapped her hands, we all began to dance with joy. Tomeka-kun and our other teammates were jumping up and down too.
なんだバーベキュー大会？
Good old-fashioned barbecue.
おいおい、一体どういう話になってるんだ？
今日の試合に勝てたら高級お肉いっぱいのバーベキュー大会を振る舞ってくださるって約束になってましたの。亀田さんの登場で一時は危うかったですが、圭一さんの活躍で見事獲得できましたのよ。
I see, so that's what this was about. Well, certainly in that game we could have lost.
入江は大散財でかわいそなのです。
参ったな。でも約束ですからね。
私たちは食うときは情け容赦なく食うからね。何しろ育ち盛りだし。はっはっはっは。いいかいみんな。明日は徹底的に食いまくるよ。
All the members of the Himizawa fighters raised their fists high in the air and cheered. Rika-chan was petting the head of the umpire, who was smiling painfully at the off-kilter remarks. He gave her his head and looked like he was about to cry. It looked like the price of victory would be pretty big.
参ったな。でも仕方ないね。約束ですから。お肉とかを買いにお買い物に行かないとな。
監督、約束通り牛肉は高級なのお願いね。野菜ばっかり買って安上がりにしたら許さないからね。
The Empire, whom they were calling Coach, grinned dryly, crestfallen. Umpire? Coach? The uniform he was wearing had Inazao fighters written on it. Ah, so he's just not just the Empire, he's actually our team's coach.
前原くんでよかったですか？お名前。はい。前原くんの出塁がなければありえない逆転でした。ぜひ明日のバーベキューにはいらしてください。いやいや、それよりもぜひうちのチームに入りませんか？あなたとなら喧嘩を制覇できるかも。
監督、まあその話は置いといて、今はお財布の心配だけをなさいませ。
I'm gonna be eating ramen for the next 5 years. Despite the coach being an adult, everyone seemed to get along very well with him. Coach, huh?
よろしくお願いしますね。ひなみざわファイターズ監督の入江ですよ。
He extended his hand to me. I firmly grasped it with my own in reply.
前原です。よろしく。
Then the coach took his other hand and began to stroke mine softly.
すべすべなお手手ですね。
Fucking knew it, he's Kira.
きめも細かいし、お手入れも実にいい感じです。はあ、さわさわ。はあ？ちょっと。当家のメイドたちにもこれくらいの肌のお手入れはするよう厳命しなくてはいけないですね。
Maids？
お手入れの悪いメイドたちにはお仕置き。メイド？何の話をしているんですか？はあ、こんなすべすべな手でご奉仕。はあ。
Coach's eyes were spellbound, and as his delusions floated through his very own original magical universe, he made a supremely satisfied smile. How do I put this? Who the hell is this guy?
面食らってる。監督はちょっと変わってる人なの。でもとっても面白い人なんだよ。
I felt like you couldn't measure him by saying strange or funny. I didn't think we'd get along. Snap! The other self in my mind made a witty retort for some reason.
ほら、いい加減になさいませ。ケイジさんも嫌がっておりましたよ。
Coach, could you stop stroking my hands for 1 minute? He's still stroking it.
すべすべ。
The coach then tried to take his hands off mine until Sadako hit him with a free forward wash bucket attack, causing him to faint. What a character. But W, he's the mastermind behind everything. I'm gonna fucking one with that theory. Even though it's literally a shot in the dark, I'm gonna fucking do it. Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, hit that subscribe button. If you liked it, hit the like button. Want to tell me something? Put that in the comments below. Want to check out the Discord server I hang out in, or my Twitter? Check the description below. And yeah, this has been Voidlego. I'll see you guys next time. See ya!